Don't fall for negativity. Don't be easily influenced by negativity. Unless, it's like it's your parent and it's your dad or your mom and they just want to help you. They just want to make sure you're safe, which is fine. Sometimes it is correct. Like your dad telling you to not drive so fast on the highway is absolutely correct. Like, if you drive too fast, you might just get into an accident and you might die and game over. So that is absolutely valid statement. If my dad asked me to drive slow, I'm definitely gonna listen to him. But let's say if like I wanna drop out of college and do my own thing, and I know for a fact that I think dropping out of college is definitely a move that suits me, and he's gonna be like, oh no, don't do that, don't ever do that, man. You're gonna be useless. You're not living the life, man. Like, what are you doing? I could be just like, yeah, he is looking out for me, so I'll just listen to him. Or I could do the opposite of what he wants me to do and do what I truly want to do and fight for my dream, fight for my vision, fight for what's inside of me. And it's two roads, so you gotta pick carefully. And it's not just college, it's even if you're working now and you're choosing between quitting your job or working in this company for the rest of your life. You gotta decide for yourself, man. You can't let other people influence you. You can't let other people influence you easily when they share the negative things about, oh, let's say leaving this company. Oh, you're gonna lose out on these bonuses. Your family is gonna think of you differently. They're all salespeople. They're all trying to sell you. Sell, literally. That's what they're trying to do. They say they don't. You're not salespeople. They say they hate salespeople. But what they're doing is they're selling you on staying in that company. Saying, yeah, your family's gonna think of you differently. What about your kids? What about your wife? Maybe just totally valid. I'm not that age yet, so I don't know what it's like to have kids. But yeah, man, you really have to decide for yourself. I can kind of imagine myself, in that position sometimes, so I can empathize with some of you guys that probably have a 9 to 5 job, and that probably want to quit their job but don't want to because it's too risky. I mean, I always like to think like, what's the worst that could happen? For me, dropping out of college, the worst that could happen is, I guess, people think of me differently, and yeah, I guess that's about it. And even now, my parents are slowly, like I think so. I think they're slowly okay with the decision of me dropping out. Slowly but surely, I'll convince them. It's my job, and they'll trust in my decision that to drop out of college, and they'll trust that the decision was correct for me. And you guys have to find out what decision of yours is correct for you, because I feel like most people they live their lives influenced by other people. Like they go to college because, oh yeah, I don't want to disappoint my parents. Yeah, my parents just want me to be there, so I'm just gonna be there. Like, I mean, it's good. We need people like that. No judgment against them, but if I just wouldn't do that if it was me, because I know that I would be a victim. If somehow like I did not get to do the things that I want to do because I listened to my parents, then I'll blame them, and that's not very good, is it? Because I can't really say I made the decision, because I made this decision because of that person, and yeah, now my life is shit, so I guess I gotta blame them. But no, you gotta blame yourself. So how does that work? I mean, they influenced my decision, so yeah, I gotta blame them. But yeah, in order to avoid that, just dropped out of college and made my own decision. So if anything happens now, if I fail, it's all on me. It's all on me. I can only blame myself because I chose to drop out of college. Do you understand? There's power in that. There's responsibility in that. It's not easy because now I'm held accountable. Like everything I do, I gotta be like, yeah, if you fail now, it's all your fault. You can't blame anyone now. I think that's freeing, in my opinion. For me, like, yeah, of course, everything's my fault. If I fail, my fault. Nobody else's fault. No, I don't blame anybody. I only blame myself. That's it. I don't want to be a victim. I only blame myself. I didn't do this well. Yeah, my fault. Oh, my worker didn't do this well. But my fault. I did not lead that person properly. It's my fault. It's my fault. My fault. Don't take the blame for me. It's my fault. I will never, not never. I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be a victim. As much as I can. Even though sometimes I still do. But I don't want to be a victim. Really, it's just no power in that. I'm not power hungry, but I just don't want to be controlled, you know. I want to control my own life. I don't want to control other people. I just want to control my own life. That's it. In the future, you know, who knows what will happen. But for now, I just want to control my own life. Just do the best for my own life and just control it. That's it. I just don't like the feeling of people controlling my life. I know it's selfish. Yeah, it is selfish. But, you know, I feel like if you're selfish and you want to help other people in the future, I think that's way better than helping other people and then losing yourself in the process, and you can't really help that much people if you do that. So yeah, sometimes you gotta be selfish. And yeah, I think you can be selfish and giving at the same time. You can be selfish and still help other people at the same time. It's a balance. It's hard, but it's possible. So yeah, that's just how I feel. But yeah, what were we talking about again? About don't fall for negativity, you know. Don't fall for it. Don't fall, because you know, humans, we're very afraid of losing. You know, we are loss averse. I don't know what they said, but we are very afraid of losing. So when someone mentions the point of like you losing this, that's just how they convince you to not do what you want to do, what you truly want to do. Because I mean, as long as you're not like doing something like skydiving or something which involves like a life or death risk, involves a serious death risk, then I mean you're good. I mean, other than that, I think you can do whatever you want to do, within means, of course. Like it's your life kind of thing. Like if you want to drop out of college, like for me, you know, I only know about dropping out because I dropped out of college, and do your own thing, then I think you can just do it. You can just do it if you truly want to do it. If you want to make your parents happy, then do it, you know. But just don't blame them when you don't have the life that you want. Blame yourself because you made the decision to follow them. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Whatever decision you guys make, don't be a victim. Don't be a victim. Even if I didn't drop out, I just followed my parents, I would try my best not to be a victim. But I think ultimately for them I dropped out of college, because if I did not drop out, I would probably blame them and be resentful in the future. I would probably be. It's just, I think it was just not worth the risk to not drop out, because I would be resentful of them if I did not have the life that I want. So yeah, that's why I did what I did, and I stick to it, and I still stick to it to this day. And it's been amazing thus far. I can't lie, man. It's been a good life. I'm still aiming for more. I'm still chasing. I'm still grinding. But at the same time, I'm enjoying the process, and just living my life. That's it. You guys can be implied in anywhere, like work, your job or your school, and I guess college. But don't fall for negativity. Don't let people steal your dreams. Don't let people shut you down. Don't fall for it. You gotta protect it. You gotta protect your dreams for yourself and for other people. Because I feel like, the really, really bad people in the world are the people that, that were taken advantage of in the beginning. And they do bad things in the future because, the people that influenced them in the beginning, lied to them. They lied to them. And there's a lot of people out there that, they act good, they look good on the outside, but inside they're just bad people. And I think they probably won't get judged until Judgment Day, when God knows. Because I think God is watching. I think God is watching all of our actions, and He will see what were their intentions. Whether they were true to their actions or not, whether they were truthful. I think God or whatever thing that created this will let us know on Judgment Day. I might not be saying the most popular things, but I can say like 80 to 70% of me it's truthful. I'm not 100% truthful because it is a risk to say whatever you think, whatever is on your mind at all of the time, because you might share some things that you don't want to share, and I don't want to share things that could put me in danger. So that's why I would say I'm like about 60 to 70% truthful. Now, I try to tell the truth, but sometimes the truth, nobody wants to hear the truth, and it's dangerous to say the truth. Look at Andrew Tate. He speaks the truth and he gets put in jail. So don't do that. Don't tell the truth. In fact, most people are probably lying. So we're all sinners. We're all liars. Now, even me, I'm still a liar. I'm no different. I'm still trying to not be a liar. Still learning that. Life is a learning journey. Even me, I'm still learning to swim. It's been like 2.5 years. Still not where I want to be, but I believe with patience I will get there. I just have to have faith and believe that I can improve my technique, and I will get there. I just need to be patient. I can't be impulsive. Just gotta keep going. It's not easy. It's difficult. But that's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it worth it. And I tell you what, no matter how difficult it is, just realize that only 200, 300 years ago, black people were sold as slaves, and they were forced to work for white people for the rest of their lives. And they had things like ambition, chasing an Olympic dream, being a triathlete. These things weren't even on their mind, bro. So me having that idea in itself, it's already a privilege. And whether I make it or not, it's another thing. But me getting to think about those things, it's already a privilege. So I'm super grateful. And I think you guys should too, because I think we live in the most beautiful times. We get to think about, working a dream job. It's a real thing. Can you imagine 200, 300 years ago, having a dream job as a slave? As a slave, you only had one job. That was to work for the white people. But now in the 21st century, you get to have the idea of working a dream job while you're working a 9 to 5. Now, everybody demonizes the 9 to 5, but no, I don't demonize it. I just wouldn't do it. That's it. I just wouldn't do it. Should you think the same? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you would like a 9 to 5. I'm just saying I wouldn't like it. I think there are a lot of people that like a 9 to 5 job, and they should do it. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, what 9 to 5 job? I'm not one of those people, man. Like we need people like that work a 9 to 5 job. They're important for society. So yeah, do it if you want to, but it's just not for me. That's it, and it's not for some people as well. But don't fall for negativity. Don't let their projections affect you, because most of the times it's probably because they've gone through the same thing and they expect you to go through the same as well. I mean, which could be a possibility, but there is that 1% chance that you won't go through that, because we're all different people, different circumstances, different learning, different situations, and just because we're put in the same situation doesn't mean we get the same result. So yeah, that's my argument, man. So don't fall for it, unless it really is a life or death situation. Other than that, I think you can take risks. I genuinely believe so. But yeah, as always, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Just documenting my thoughts here. And if you think it's helpful, if you think it helps your life, then take the meat and leave the bones. Move on with your life. Take what's good, leave what's bad, And if everything's bad, I'm sorry. I'm just documenting, just doing this until I die. I have Patrick to edit my videos, so I'm really thankful for that too. But yeah, even if he changes his mind and suddenly doesn't want to edit my videos anymore, which is cool, because I think he's edited for about almost 6 months now, 5 to 6 months. Patrick, if you're thinking of quitting editing, I hope you can find like an editor for me to edit the new videos. But if not, you can just leave if you want to, because I guess I'm still gonna try my best to post. Like I said, this is a long-term thing. This is a life thing until I die. I hope I live a long life till I'm 150, so it can be like 130 years of documenting every single day. I think that would be cool. But I did miss a few days last weekend because I was in training camp. But yeah, just gotta keep going and let the compound effect do its work, do its magic. Yeah, don't fall for negativity.